Hi, today I want to show you how to automate listing quality assurance, also known as QA. So in this particular case, we are working with an online marketplace for goods, and used to staff a team that would manually QA each of the storefronts before being published on their site. The marketplace needs to make sure that every new storefront passes their QA check for completeness, safety, and accuracy. So I first off have set up my trigger, and what I'm pulling in here is a SQL query from the listings table. So you'll see I'm pulling in my underlying data, which has information on each new storefront. So once a signal is created, which is a new row of data from that new listings table, the listings quality team gets tagged and a ticket is created and put in the open status. From here, what I'm doing, and I'm going to pop into the edit view, is I'm sending a message to the listings Slack channel, which is where the listings team works out of. And I'm also going to escalate after 2 hours if it hasn't been picked up to the manager. And here you'll see the playbook steps. So when an ops associate gets tagged on a new listing, they have to fill out whether the issue with the listing is based on quality, completeness, or accuracy. And then they have a task of describing what is exactly wrong with the listing. From there, we have a ChatGPT AI summary that condenses the issue into one sentence so that their manager can later look and get a quick bird's eye view of what happened. Next, we have branching. So depending on what they selected as being the issue, we have a series of steps that follow. So if the listing was flagged for lack of completeness, the customer gets sent an email that gives them directions on why their particular storefront isn't correct. And you'll see we're pulling in dynamic values here because they have multiple different categories like home goods, food, and retail. And so they want to send specific directions based on where the issue stems. Moving on, if the listing is flagged for safety, then a ticket gets sent to the Zendesk account with instructions for the account team to shut down the account. And then last, if the listing is flagged for accuracy, so think of something like the price missing or being inaccurate, then a member of the listings team is assigned to resolve this. And you'll see I've set up a conditional statement because each account manager owns a different one of the verticals. And then last is a task, which is a manual task for the listings team to conduct a final review to make sure the issue has been resolved. Once this is resolved, the ticket status gets set to resolved. I want to show you what this looks like from the task view. So imagine I am on the listings team and I'm in charge of making sure that the listings go from being flagged to being put up on the website. So I'm going over to my task queue, and here you'll see I have all of the various listings that I need to go through and complete the steps. So for this particular step, I would pop in here, check out the listing from this admin link, and fill out. And then I have my next steps come up. For managers, at the end of the day, if they want to come in and see the status of tickets and what their team is working on, they can come into the signals view, which you can think of as your reporting tab, and group by various things. In this case, I'm grouping by status, but you could also look by something like assignee to come and understand what your team's working on and where they're stuck. They can also go over here to our reporting tab and see what the trends are. So for example, today we're seeing the most issues on the home goods side. You can also see the SLAs such as mean time to acknowledgement and mean time to resolution, and filtered down by particular ops associates. This is just one of the many use cases for Avenue's playbooks. But in this particular case, if you staff a team to QA listings at a marketplace company, think e-commerce, food delivery like restaurant and menu quality, home listings, telehealth providers, then Avenue might be right for you.